Hello my old school soul food family, Chef Jeff is back with another video. I'm trying to finish up my Super Bowl ideas for y'all. It'll probably be Super Bowl Sunday when y'all see this. So hopefully it's not too late when y'all get this. But I'm going to show you the easy way to do pulled pork, smoky pulled pork sandwiches. And I'm going to be using two of my quickest, nice pieces of kitchen appliances, the modern kitchen appliances, to make this the smokiest, delicious, moist, fall off the bone pulled pork sandwiches you ever tasted. It's going to only take 2 hours. So let me get started here and show you here what we're going to do. Okay, y'all. I got my seasoning here. Worcestershire, Greek seasoning. The Uncle Steve shake I told y'all before in the previous video when I used pork. Use the pig powder. He got that competition pig powder. And then you know my old reliable extra sweet and spicy. Okay, all I'm gonna do, I want to marinate this pork for about maybe 3 or 4 hours. So what I'm gonna do, I got my pork over here in the sink. Okay, y'all can see this. Put Worcestershire here. I washed the pork off already. Got it all good and washed. I'm gonna put the Worcestershire on here. And a lot of people say, why you marinate meat in the sink? Ain't that dirty? Let me tell you one thing. Even in the food industry, in the restaurant industry, the sink is the cleanest thing in your kitchen. If it's not, something wrong. Much nice detergents and things that go in the sink on an hourly minute basis. Should be the cleanest, most sanitized part of your kitchen. Should be your sink. So one lady told me that, oh yeah, it's nasty cleaning stuff putting stuff in the sink, marinating. I almost said, lady, please, you must not be cooking long enough. If your sink is dirty where you can't put nothing in it, something wrong. So anyway, back to the thing at hand. I'm gonna put some pig powder on here. I got the caramelized on here. Put my sweet and spicy on here, top. Then we're gonna turn it over. Do the other side the same way, y'all. Rub that on there, rub it really, really good. Put my sweet and spice here. Very important. And this pork, I got right here, this pork shoulder. It has a bone in it. I actually cut it in half, this pork shoulder. Normally on the pit, I wouldn't cut it in half. But this one I cut in half because I'm going to have to put it in my Instant Pot later. It won't fit in the Instant Pot unless I cut it in half. So I got that all marinated up right there. And I'm going to let that sit there in the refrigerator. It's preferably to sit overnight, but I'm going to let this one sit about 6-7 hours. And then we'll come back and get it out on the smoker. And I'm going to smoke it for 1 hour on my electric smoker. And then after I take it off the electric smoker, I'm going to put it in my Instant Pot for 1 hour. So that's what I'm saying. It's going to take 2 hours. I've done this at many Super Bowl parties. Last minute, Super Bowl starts normally at 5:30 p.m. I'll put this in about 2, 3 o'clock. Right when people start coming over, I'm pulling the pulled pork out the Instant Pot, shredding it, and getting the buns and the slaw and everything ready, and it's on. So we'll be back in about 6 hours when I head out to my electric smoker, and we'll do the next process. We'll be right back. Okay, y'all, we back. The pork's been marinating a little, about 6 or 7 hours here. Later on, I'm gonna need this vinegar, and this gonna be for after it come off the smoker. So right now, y'all saw I put the rub on there a few hours ago. So now I'm gonna put it on my electric smoker outside that y'all seen before for 1 hour. I'll probably do 2 hours on this. Usually I do minimum 1 hour, 2 hours maximum. And I'm gonna get some good deep smoke on here. And then after that, I'm gonna take it off. We're gonna bring it back in here. And I'm gonna put it in my Instant Pot, which is gonna cook it for 1 hour till it fall off the bone. The flavor gonna be so intensified in there. And we're gonna make some pulled pork sandwiches. I'm gonna caramelize some onions really, really down. I'm gonna serve it on some nice bun there. And with some caramelized, with some barbecue sauce on there and some caramelized onions, it don't get much better than that, y'all. So we'll be right back. I'll show you the process after I put it on the smoker. We'll be right back. Okay, y'all, we back. Okay, remember when I said we're gonna do the caramelized onions to go with the pork? So what I'm gonna do here, a little butter in here. I'm gonna cook these onions down. Meaning I'm gonna cook them down till they sweet. They're gonna turn real nice golden brown. And that's gonna be a nice complement to the pulled pork. It's gonna take about 15-20 minutes to do. You put it on low. All you do, you're gonna put it on low and slowly let it sweat itself down. And then what it is, as these onions cook down, they're going to get very, very sweet. They're going to have a sweet taste. You can use red onions for this too, but I like to use the BLVD onions. They have a sweet taste also. Turn this up. And all I'm going to do is just, every once in a while I come over, and I'll just flip them just like this. Flip them over. And like I say, this is going to take about 20 minutes to cook down. So I'll come back here when it's close to being caramelized, and I'll show you the finished product. This is going to go on top of the pulled pork. What I do, I'm going to have the buns. Let me show you the buns here. See, I use these sweet Hawaiian buns, these sweet Hawaiian rolls. You get these rolls, you put the pulled pork on there with the barbecue sauce, topped with the nice onions. It's nothing better, y'all. And it's always a hit at my house on Super Bowl. I have it set up. I have the bun, everything separate. I have the bun separate, the sauce separate, everything right there near. And people just build their own sandwich. I don't have the sandwich already made because I don't want it to get soggy. People to get it as they want it. So anyway, I'll come back here in about 20 minutes when these onions are ready, and I'll show you the finished product. We'll be right back. Okay, y'all, we back here. Okay, you see how nice and caramelized these are getting? This is what I want. Nice, and as the more they caramelize, the sweeter they get. Sweeter they get, y'all. This is perfect on top of a pulled pork sandwich. It's perfect on top of, if you make a hamburger, if you get a hamburger and put some of these on top of a hamburger, oh my God, the goodness and the flavor from these onions. As you caramelize this, cook them down really slowly, let them get that nice color on them. It's beautiful, beautiful taste. So I'm gonna let these cook another 2-3 minutes. I just want to show y'all how the color I want it on them. I'm almost there. I'm gonna let these cook another 2 or 3 minutes. I'm gonna just take them off, put them to the side, and leave them room temperature. And when the pulled pork is ready here in a couple hours, we're gonna build this sandwich, and this is gonna be the final topping for the sandwich right here, these onions. So we'll be right back. Okay, y'all, we back here outside, and I'm gonna show you the pulled pork here. Let me show you here. There we go. It's been in there 2 hours. See that? Now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take this off of here, and I'm gonna be back in the house here in about, let's take it off, and we're gonna put it in the Instant Pot for another hour. It's been out here for 2 hours, got a nice smoke on it. Now, all I'm gonna do is take it inside, put it in the Instant Pot for another hour, let it get tender up. We'll have some pulled pork sandwiches, so I'll join y'all back in the house in just a minute. Okay, y'all, we back in the house here. Now, like I was saying, I like to get some smoke on it, nice smoke on it for a couple hours. See how the nice smoky we got here? So when I put it in this Instant Pot, the Instant Pot gonna do 2 things, which is amazing for me. It's gonna intensify the flavor and the smokiness of this meat, because none of the smoke is going to escape. That's what's so amazing about pressure cookers. You don't lose any flavor. The flavor even more intensified because you lose nothing in the air. Like you use cooking on a regular stove and stuff like that. the flavor would go out in through the air. You'll lose some flavor. In a steam pressure cooker, nothing escapes. And it's also gonna make it tender. So what I'm gonna do now, all I'm gonna do, take this, get that, stand it up here, put this side over here. There we go. Ready? Now, I got two more things I'm gonna do to this. Two more things I'm gonna do. Get my brown sugar. Got some brown sugar here. Gotta have that little sweetness. I'm gonna put a little brown sugar. That's about a half a cup in there. And some red wine vinegar. Like a half a cup. And a little water. I ain't gonna put much water in there, because you don't need it. Like a half a cup of water. That's it, y'all. I'm gonna get this thing, put the lid on here. Alright, plug it up here. Plug it up here, y'all. Plugged in here, y'all. Alright, now I'm gonna set it on, all I'm doing is set it on meat stew. I want 60 minutes. I'm gonna go 90, y'all. We're really falling apart. We're gonna do 90 minutes. I do 90 minutes, hour and a half. Where it's really falling apart. And that's it. This thing, once that 90 minutes is up, it's gonna be falling apart, tender, juicy pulled pork. So we'll be back in an hour and a half, y'all, and I'm gonna show y'all some awesome pulled pork in a easy way to do pulled pork in a electric smoker, and to give you advice if you don't have an electric smoker. And we'll be right back. Okay, y'all, we are back here, and I'm letting this steam off of this pot here. Let me cut it off here. Let me cut it off. And we letting the last of the steam. You know, it's not gonna let you release. It's not gonna open. That's one thing I like about this thing. You cannot open this thing unless the steam is completely out. So I cooked it for an hour and a half, 90 minutes, just to make sure it's really, really falling apart. We're gonna see if it's gonna let me here. Not yet. There we go. Oh man, let me let y'all look in here. Let me show y'all what we got here. See that nice goodness in there, y'all? And y'all see, I didn't add a lot of liquid to it, because you see how much liquid is in here. And let's see if I can get this out of here. Let me take the cord off of here. Get it out the way. It smells amazing in here, y'all. Amazing. Wish y'all could smell this. Let's see if I can get this out of here. Oh yeah, that thing is just falling apart. Just what I want, y'all. Falling apart. Just what you want. Oh yeah. Awesome. Like I say, with these instant pots, with all of these is a pressure cooker, you don't take a lot of liquid. You see that liquid right here? I'm gonna keep that liquid because I'm gonna pour it over there on top of the meat after I shred it. Let me show you something here. See how that bone just come right out of there? Look at that. Bone just come right out of there, y'all. Okay, I'm gonna move this out. Then I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna show y'all exactly how I build the sandwich. How I build this pulled pork sandwich. Look at that nice smokiness in there. Look at that. See how that just falls apart, y'all? That's what you want. That's what you want. So anyway, I'll be right back. I'm gonna show you how to build this sandwich, and we'll have this old school pulled pork sandwich in just a few minutes. We'll be right back. Okay, y'all, let me show you how I actually build this sandwich here. Show you right quick. Okay, like I say, I use these buns, but I don't use the big ones. When I have a Super Bowl party at my house, I use the slider bun, the small ones. Because I know, you know, one person gonna get filled up on this when I got 25 different kinds of food items on my buffet and in my house. So I make the little bitty, I buy the little, they make slider buns in these. Sara Lee Hawaiian buns, they make the little bitty slider buns. So I'll buy those. So what I do, everybody's different how they do theirs. You can toast these, but I don't, because I like the saltiness all the way around. I put me some pickles here on the bottom. Then, you know that liquid I said I had left over? This is all flavor. So I pour a little of that liquid on there, y'all, to soak in here. Like I said, you saw how much liquid I put in there, right? This is that brown sugar. And I said, wet wine vinegar. It's apple cider vinegar, y'all, that I use. Not red wine vinegar. It's apple cider. You know, you know, some people pull this. Some people take the, let me show y'all. Let me get a bit close up, y'all. Y'all can see what I'm doing here. Let's see if I can close this out so y'all can get a better view. Okay. So some people, you know, pull this pork like this. You can do that. But what I like to do, okay, you can pull it like that. I like to get me a big piece. And I like the little fatty pieces, y'all. A little fat on mine. Put it in there on there like that. Get a little bit more there. You know, this is so tender, y'all. Can't go wrong. So tender. Can't go wrong, y'all. Okay. Then remember them onions that I sauteed off? Put a little of them onions on top of that. Then I have my barbecue sauce right here. Put that barbecue sauce on there. Close it up. And we're gonna try this here, y'all. I wish y'all was here. Help me taste it. It's goodness, y'all. You got the little sweetness of the onion, the sourness of the pickle, and the smokiness of the pork. All working together. Nothing but flavors in here, y'all. One more bite here. That's what she wrote, y'all. Very simple recipe, y'all. Very simple. Like I say, I like to keep the little liquid that's there and just put it over the pork and keep it moist. Because this is all flavor right here. A little liquid in that pot, that's all smoky juiciness flavor. Yes, sir. So, anyway, if you don't have to do, if you don't want to cook it, if you don't have a smoker, like I was going to tell y'all, you can put it in the Instant Pot directly with some liquid smoke sauce. Just like I did. Just add liquid smoke to the pot. Like I did. And that's it. And some Worcestershire sauce. Give me one more bite of the sandwich, y'all. One more bite here. Every Super Bowl I have this at my house too. This is the #1 item right here. But anyway, I hope this uploads in time. Super Bowl Sunday, where y'all have time to do it. But anyway, please visit my other social media accounts. Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, Twitch TV, Pinterest, and oldschoolsoulfood.com. Remember the hashtag 2021 help somebody, Old School Soul Food. I hope y'all have a blessed Super Bowl Sunday. I hope you enjoyed these videos this week. I really enjoyed giving them to y'all, give you little tips and things. Make a Super Bowl Sunday if you're having little friends and relatives and neighbors over. Have an awesome party. So until next time, have a blessed Old School Soul Food day. See y'all next time. Bye.